exercising if you feel pain or if you have bursitis in your joints. Don't exercise when you are injured, sick, have a fever, or know that you are not feeling well. Don't overstrain during exercise. Remember, this is not competitive. Don't hold your breath while you exercise. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Always warm up. That's to stimulate your circulation and to rev up to be ready to exercise. And afterwards, always cool down, and that's the time to stretch. Drink plenty of water before, during, and after exercise. If you are exercising outside, be sure that you use sunscreen hats and visors while you are outdoors. And again, be sure that you are getting enough fluids and dressed properly. Use the right equipment, and be sure that when you're exercising, you do not squeeze the weights or hold your breath. Good posture during exercise means sitting up tall. With these chair exercises, you should be able to have your feet flat on the floor. And when you exercise with your hands and our finger exercises, do what feels comfortable and don't force it. Stop exercise and consult your healthcare professional immediately if you experience any of the following: chest pain or tightness in the chest, neck, or throat, considerable difficulty breathing, abnormal heart rhythm, nausea, dizziness, lightheadedness, or visual interruptions or disturbances. If you are excessively cold, perspiring, or feel lasting fatigue. If you lose your balance and feel disoriented, numbness, or are seeing spots or stars. And maintain a good level of exercise after you talk with the doctor, bearing in mind that you need to start again slowly.
Welcome to Healthy Bones and Balance, an exercise class brought to you by the RSVP of the Pioneer Valley. These classes are conducted in the area. You can check with your senior center or with RSVP information to follow. And join us now. If you're at home, find a nice straight back chair. You want your feet to be able to be down flat and sitting up tall. And we use weights, ankle weights, and hand weights here. At home, if you don't have hand weights, you can grab a bag of beans from the cupboard and do it that way. We also do exercises using balls. We use small stress balls for your hands to improve your grip, and we use small playground balls for resistance as well. So join us now and let's take a nice deep breath, and we'll do the warm-ups. Inhale through your nose and blow out like you're blowing out birthday candles.
Lots of them.
And sigh. All right, now we're going to use the small balls. First one we're going to do is it's like your cat claw, and you're just going to curl your fingers on the top and dig them in. We'll keep your elbows at your side, and we'll do this 5 times. And if you would like to do a little bit for your brain, you can lift your toes. That's optional as you squeeze down. All right, for 5 times. So squeeze 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now make your fingers round around the ball, 1 finger at a time. Squeeze starting the index finger and the thumb, and just squeeze slowly, press it down, and release. The middle finger, press it down, release. The ring finger, press it down, release, and your pinky, press it down, and release. If you don't have a little ball at home, you can grab a pair of socks and roll them up into a ball. Now this is going to be from the joint at the knuckle, so it's more of a flat finger, so give it a little Squeeze the index finger, press it down. Release. The middle finger, press it down. Release. The ring finger, press it down. Release, and the pinky. All right, this is all for your whole hand. This is called a power grip. And what you're going to do is as you bend from the elbow and lower your hands, give the ball a good squeeze. All right, squeeze it down. Relax at the bottom. Squeeze it back up. Relax at the top. Again, squeeze and lower. Release. Squeeze again. Release. Squeeze again. Release. Squeeze again. Release and bring it down to finish. I have Gloria next to me here doing the ball exercises, and she's going to do the modifications for these exercises. My name is Glafyra, and I'm actually the master trainer and also a volunteer. We have with us here other volunteers throughout the area. We'll give you more information about that at another time. Thank you. All right, we're going to put away the small balls and get our larger balls. This is about a 9-inch playground ball. You want the ball to be rather deflated so that it's easy to press. And we're going to start out with an exercise to strengthen the wrists. Keeping your elbows at your side, take your palms and press down hard and release. Now, without lifting your elbows, turn the ball and again press and release. Turn the ball. This time press 2 times. Press, press, release. Turn it wrist. Again 2 times. Press, 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 and turn it. And this is going to be for 3 times. Press, 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 and turn it. And again, press, press, press. All right, this is a ball press. That was the ball press. And this we call the butterfly or figure 8. Gloria's going to do the easier version, which is starting with the ball on your right leg, right knee, but we're going to go starting right, and you're going to bring it up to your left shoulder, down to your left knee, and up to your right shoulder. So that's the exercise for the arms. Bring it back to your knee. All right, if you want to add more to that, when it's on your knee, you're going to press the ball, and when it's at your shoulder, squeeze with your fingers. So it's press, squeeze, press, squeeze, press, squeeze, press, squeeze, and for the last one, press, squeeze, press, squeeze. All right, these balls can also be used for their legs. So if you place the ball between your knees, and if you have one of these playground balls, you want it to be inflated enough so that your knees still are pretty much aligned with your hips when you start. All right, so the easier version for this one is just to be pressing and releasing. And the harder version is we're going to do an arm lift, which is like this. All right, so you're going to press and lift your arms with your thumbs up. And as you release it, bring your arms back down again. We're going to do this 5 times. All right, so it's lift and lower. All right, squeeze those legs together. 3, 4, and 5. All right, very good. Next one's called the leg roll. Gloria's going to do the easier version, which is just rolling the ball down your knee without lifting your leg. Otherwise, as you roll the ball down, you're going to lift your leg, bringing your toes towards you, and then lower your leg as you bring the ball back. All right, so this is also going to be for 5. So roll 1, 2. All right, rock 2 fingers down. 3, the other 2 fingers down. All right, let all your fingers scramble down and back up. All right, same thing on the other leg. Now, if you attend our classes, we provide all the equipment. All right, so slowly, your fingers down, your leg up, and lower. Again. All right, 2 fingers down, those same 2 fingers back up. The other 2 fingers down and back up. And scramble all your fingers down and back up. Good. All right, take a deep breath. Turn, look over your right shoulder, back to the front. And the other side, make sure that you don't hold your breath through these exercises. All right, slowly lower your chin. Roll your chin towards your shoulder. Back to the middle, the other shoulder. Back to the middle and look straight ahead. All right, that's it for the small and the large balls. You can put your balls away. Make sure you put things in a safe place that you're not going to create any trip hazards. This is going to be the strength training and balance portion of the Healthy Bones and Balance class. We're going to show you instruction on how to do each of the exercises. I'm Glify, and this is Denise. Denise is going to be showing you some modifications for beginners or people who are recuperating. All right, so we're going to begin with the bicep curl, and we're going to be using weights. You can use a bag of beans or something at home if you don't have weights. And you gradually will build up to the amount of weight that you need. If you can do 8 repetitions in good form, then that's the proper weight. All right, so you start with your palms facing your thighs, feet down flat, knees over your ankles. Slowly, you're going to turn your wrist as you come up. So it would be a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top, keep that wrist straight, back down, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top, back down, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 10 repetitions now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and the other arm. If you want to make it easier, you can rest the other weight on your leg, and for the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The next exercise is called the tricep extension. For this exercise, you just need 1 weight. Again, you want your knees over your ankles and have a chair that has a nice flat seat. You can hinge forward slightly from the hips. Do not round your back. Start by dropping your arm down. Pull it back up. And slowly you're going to extend your arm behind you. The only joint that's going to be moving is the elbow. So it goes back for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for a moment. Bend your elbow to bring it back. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 10. 1, 2. Remember, you want that arm up behind you as far as you comfortably can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you can shake out your hand if you want to, and on to the other side. Same thing, hinge forward slightly from the hips. Bring your arm up so you sort of create a little wing back there. Keep your shoulders relaxed and down even. Slowly extend your hand behind you. One, remember to have that pause at the top. This is 4, I think I forgot 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, shake that hand out, sit tall. Slowly turn your chin over your shoulder. Back to the front. The other side. Back to the front. All right, this one is called the seated row. Starting with the right hand, you're going to, again, let your arm drop down naturally. And this one is pulling back on an angle and then pushing back down to the starting position. All right, don't let your body turn and don't hold your breath. Okay, and slowly for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, sit tall. Same thing on the other side. Let your arm drop down, hinge forward slightly from the hips, and pull up on an angle. Create that little wing, push back down. Again for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, take a nice breath, blow it out. This next one is the overhead press, and Denise is going to do this without weights. So if you have any trouble with your shoulders at all, just try it without weights, and also you will probably want to extend your arm so that your elbow is not higher than your shoulder. All right, otherwise we're going to start with one weight. You can start with the backs of your hands facing forward. All right, bring your hands up. All right, we're just going to do one at a time. So it's to reach up and pull down. It's as if you're putting something away on a shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing on the other side. So again, start with the back of the hand facing forward. Bend your elbow, keep your arm close to your body, extend up in the front as if you're putting something away on a shelf. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, this is a stretch. No weights for this part. So sit tall, bring your hands in front of you. All right, you can just bring your shoulder blades together. Hold it for a moment. And your hands back to the center. All right, we'll just do this a couple more times. Pull them back. And together. And one more time. And back in. All right, take a deep breath. Blow it all out. And sigh. All right, now this is a knee extension. These classes are conducted with weights or without weights. For ankle weights, you start gradually, and if you attend one of our classes, we will instruct you on how to know what the proper amount is. So the ankle weights are not used for the earlier portions, and if you have had trouble with your knees, you'd want to check with your healthcare professional. Okay, so this is a knee extension. You're going to sit back in your chair. You want to have your knee over your ankle. Contract your abdominal muscles, relax your chin. All right, kind of like you got a pie in the face. And slowly you're going to extend your leg, starting with the right leg. And Denise is doing it without weights. So it's lifting like this. So the first time you're going to bring up. Now remember to bring your toes toward your nose, which adds to the exercise, and then slowly bring it back down again. All right, so for 10, lifting up, remember toes to the nose and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the same thing on the other leg. And slowly lift. Remember, bring those toes towards your nose, and then you're going to bring your foot down nice and slowly. All right, for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay. Be sure that you keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. The next one is a knee tuck. This one can be done by just barely lifting your foot up off the floor or tucking it up more. Your opposite hand is going to pull down. The easier version, which Denise will do, is you're going to, again, keep that elbow lower than your shoulder and just give it a little tug. Otherwise, you can reach up higher. All right, so again, it's reaching with your arm sort of in front of you. It's not like you're going to be holding a canoe overhead. So you're going to tuck your leg as you pull down. So pull down, all right, pull down and lift. All right, for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, same thing on the other side. So again, little pull or bigger pull. Opposite leg comes up. This lift comes from the hip. All right, again for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, the next part, we're going to start standing. This is called a chair stand. Denise is going to do a wide leg squat. If you have trouble getting out of a chair, if you do the beginner or the easier version, you will gradually improve the strength in your legs and be able to get up from a chair without trouble. Okay, so you're going to scoot forward a little bit in the chair this time. You're going to have your feet about hip width apart. And first we're just going to do a little toe lift and abdominal tuck before we actually stand. So you can start by touching your toes down. You can hold on to the side of the chair and just lift your toes up and down. So the easier version is 1 foot at a time. All right. About to count. And 1 more. All right, put your feet down. All right, get ready to stand up. You can walk your hands up your leg, as Denise is going to do to make it easier, or stand with your hands crossed and slowly stand up. All right, so when you stand up, you don't want to let your head dive. All right, imagine having something holding your head up, and slowly bear the weight through your feet and come up slowly to stand. And then you sit back down again or go down part way. So this is going to be for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 more, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to stand up for the next portion, which is going to start with a good sturdy chair. Now you want a chair that's sturdy enough and tall enough so that you don't have to bend down. All right, we're going to turn our chairs so we can show you better. All right, so this is the side leg lift, and you're going to want to stand again so that you don't need to bend down and have your chin tucked in. The leg lift, you're going to aim with the side of your foot and back in. So what it is not, it's not kicking out like that. All right, so stand tall, shift your weight to the other leg and slowly lift. And stop and back down again. Or again, so it would be a count of 4 up with a pause and 4 down. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, back down, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we're going to do 10. Lift and back down. 1, 2, and Denise is doing it, so you just touch your foot to the side. 3, or touch and lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, shift your weight. If it's too much for you to do 10 in a row, try doing every other one to start. All right, same thing on the other side. So same thing, you're going to lift your leg out to the side and back down again. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shift your weight again. The next one is the back leg lift. Again, there's a modification for this one. Just do what feels right for you. So the modification would be just to touch your foot back. Bring your feet together, if that's all right. Then you can touch your foot back, lift, touch, feet together. And lifting back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, for 10. 1. It's okay if you have a little bend in your leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift your weight again. Same thing on the other side. Stand tall. Imagine you've got a pie in the face. If you need to hinge forward a little bit from the hinging from the hip, that's okay, but you don't want to round your back. All right. So the other leg for 10 and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it doesn't have to go up very high to be effective. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And shift your weight. Take a deep breath. Blow it all out. Now the next one is going to be a back knee curl. So the modification for this one is to just slide your foot back till your toe touches. And then from here, you're just going to lift your foot up off of the floor and back down. Without that modification, you're going to start with your feet together and slowly bend your knee, keep your thighs together, lift, and slowly back down again. Again for 10. And again, shift your weight to the leg that's going to be supporting you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shift your weight. Same thing on the other side. Again, remember, you can do the modification on one leg and not the other. Listen to your body. And the other side for 10. Slowly lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Shift your weight. Take a deep breath. Blow it all out. All right, the next one is called the one leg bent knee stand. And this one, you're going to be bringing your quadricep up in the front. So you want to be able to hold on to something sturdy. At home, your kitchen sink is usually about the sturdiest thing that there is. So you can hang on to that and practice that when you're at the sink. All right, so here, what you're going to do, we start with the right leg first. You're going to slowly, all right, lift it up. The modification is going to be to just barely get your toe up off the floor and place it back down again. Otherwise, you can lift it up till it's about a 90-degree angle and then back down again. All right, for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, same thing on the other side. So slowly lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So at this point, if you're using ankle weights, sit down, take off the ankle weights. And remember, ankle weights are not meant to walk around in them. So put them someplace also safe out of your way so you don't trip. And now we're going to do the balance exercises. So the first part of this is to stand behind, again, a sturdy chair or your sink. And you want to slowly go up on your toes. Modification is going to, you can alternate, do the weight shift, or then go up on your toes, but just a little bit, all right? And also, modification is to hold on. Without the modification, this is balance exercise, so you're aiming at being able to do this without holding on. So slowly, you're going to go up onto your toes, both feet, and then slowly back down again. All right, so this is for 10. So up slowly. 1, and it's all right, maybe just keep a finger on the chair if you're not quite sure about your balance. All right, so that was 3. Sorry, I didn't count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There are more advanced versions for this, and if you attend one of the Healthy Bones and Balance classes, the instructor will let you know about that. All right, the next is a toe lift, so this is going to stretch the calf muscles. So from this position, take one step back with your right foot, and if you need to, again, you can have your hold on, as Denise is going to do. If you don't need that, you can let go. You're going to lift up your toes so your heel is bearing the weight, and slowly lift one arm to the front, the other to the back. Your arms back to your side, your foot down, foot back up, arms the other way, hands to your side, foot down, toes back up, lift your arms out to the side, back down, put your foot down, bring your feet together. Same thing on the other side, take a step back. You're going to lift your toes up. All right, one arm to the front, one to the back. Both to your sides. Toes down. Up again. The other arm in front, the other arm in the back. And down. Foot down. Foot back up. Arms up to the side. Back down. foot back down. All right, and another variation where you could lift your arms up to the front as well and back down again. All right, your feet back together. All right, the next one is a balance exercise. So when you want to prevent a fall, oftentimes it means that you need to be able to stop yourself suddenly. So this is to practice that and to kind of get your brain accustomed to this motion. So what it is, it's either a smaller step or a larger step. It's a quick step to the side and your feet back together again. All right, so we'll do this for 10. All right, so step to the side. Denise is do a smaller step. I'll do a bigger step. All right, so it's step 1, step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, same thing on the other side. So you're going to step out to the side. So when you're stepping out to the side, remember you want to make sure your knee doesn't go beyond your foot. All right, so stepping to the side for 10. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now the same thing we're going to do stepping in front of you. So again, you're going to start either a small step, but you want to freeze. Once you make the step, you want to have it yourself stop. All right, so front step, right foot for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the other foot, again, step, front, feet together. Check that knee not going too far beyond your foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, take another breath. Shake yourself off. All right, now, this is a tandem stand. The modification on this, you're aiming to have one foot in front of the other. The modification is you're going to have your feet slightly aside. You still want the heel of the front foot to be close to the toes of the back foot. Or you can have your feet directly one in front of the other. If you don't need to hold on, don't hold on. It's all right if you let your hand just hover. All right, so slowly you're going to shift your weight to the front foot, back to neutral, shift your weight to the back foot. Again to the front foot, through neutral, to the back foot. All right, now there is an advanced move for this one where you'd bear the weight in the heel of the front foot, the ball and toe of the back foot, so that your front toes come up and your back heel comes up, and then down. All right, the other foot in front. That's an advanced move, so don't expect to be able to do that straight away. All right, again, check your posture. Imagine you got hit in the face with a pie, so you kind of retract your chin a bit. Relax your shoulders, shift your weight to the front foot. So your front knee is bent, your back leg is straighter. Slowly shift your weight to the back foot. Again, back to the front foot. Through neutral to the back foot. And again, the advanced move would be bearing the weight in the heel of the front foot, ball and toe of the back foot. Front toes are up, back heel is up, and stand. All right, now we're going to sit down. We're going to have the cool down portion. So we will sit back down in the chairs. Take a couple breaths. Inhale through your nose. Blow out slowly like you're blowing birthday candles. And sigh. All right, so we're going to start with your hands down at your side. All right, and one arm is going to reach up, and you're going to extend one leg so you have your heel down. All right, you're going to reach up with the other arm, and then bring your arm down. All right, keep that heel stretch and down. We're just going to do a couple more. And again. And the other foot, so stretch your leg out, let your heel touch. Reach up with your arm, bring it down. All right, one more. Now, another good heel stretch is start with your feet down flat. Slowly slide your feet back. Keep your heels down. It's important to keep your heels down as far as you can. All right, sit tall. And that's another way to stretch through the heels. All right, now for your hands, for your wrist, you're going to chop out to the side and back. Do it a couple times. All right, now you're going to scratch, really dig in with your hands. Bring it back. Again, having strong hands and wrists is really important. All right, then after that, it's like you're picking. So pick with each finger as you go out and then back again. All right, the next part's like you're knocking, knock out, back in using your wrist, again, back out. All right, brush away with your fingers. Use your wrist to scoop. All right, and down. Take a deep breath. Blow it out. This is one for your eye muscles. Our eyes have muscles too. This is to improve peripheral vision. If you want to drive or keep driving, it's important to have good peripheral vision. So the way we're going to do this is you're going to start with your right hand up and your left hand up. So both hands are up, and you're going to move your wrist up and down. Now you're not going to move your eyes or your head. What you want to do is be aware of your peripheral vision. Bring your hands out to the side. When you can't see them anymore, change the direction of your hand movement. Bring it back to the front. All right, this time let your left hand down. Your right hand, you're going to circle your wrist. This time your eyes are going to follow your hand, but don't move your head. So let your eyes follow your hand back. Again, your arms about shoulder height. When you can't see it anymore, turn your wrist the other way and bring it back to the front, nice and slowly. Keep your eyes on the wrist motion. When you get it to the front, slowly put that arm down. Lift up the other one. Same thing. Doesn't matter which direction you're going, you're going to switch the other way when you get to the back. All right, so again, just your eyes. Don't move your head. Just be aware of that motion. When you lose sight of it, turn it the other way, bring it back. Still, your eyes are following your hand. You're not moving your head. And then down. All right, so the last part of this one, you're going to start with your thumb aiming down. Now, this is an exercise that can be done standing or seated. So seated, I'll show you what you're going to do. You're going to turn your whole body. You can lift up your heel on the other side. Turn back as far as you can. When you can't turn anymore, bring your thumb up. Keep your eye on your thumb and follow your thumb the whole way back to the front and down. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. You just need to do this once. You don't have to do it a lot. So again, looking at your thumbnail, you're going to slowly turn your body. Lift your heel, turn your body as you go. Back as far as you can. Then your thumb up and follow it back to the front. Nice and slowly. And down. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to do a little shoulder stretch, one at a time first. You're going to shrug your shoulder up, bring it back, down to relax, bring it back, up, forward, and down. Same thing with the other one. Up, back, down, relax, back, up, forward, and down, and both arms together. Up, back, down, relax, back, up, forward, and down. This arm stretch, bring your arms behind you. You know, don't force your arms up, and also don't be shrugging your shoulders. So your shoulders are down, and then press your hands towards each other or towards the back of the chair and hold it there for a little bit. You want to hold the stretch, you know, good 15 seconds. More is okay, but good 15 seconds. So I'm just going to kind of count it out in my head. All right, so about now, bring your arms back down. All right, the last exercise we're going to do here is called the prayer stretch. So bring your hands together. You can start with your hands up near your face, and you're going to slowly press them down as far as you can naturally go, and then turn your fingertips down. Turn your fingertips back up again. Bring them up and relax. Take a nice, long, deep breath. Blow it all out. All right, we hope you continue to do these exercises to help improve your balance and your strength and continue to just age well. All right, so thank you very much to Easthampton Media and to the Easthampton Council on Aging for providing our supplies, and also to the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program known as RSVP, Healthy Bones and Balance. Thank you very much.